guys, what's going on? It's ALLRNDCRICKETER again. First of all, I want to apologise for not getting my video out when I said it would be. Got a bit caught up with a few things. And in the background, yeah, we've got some Siege, Rainbow Six Siege footage of the new operators. Jackal, there's 2 bits of footage from Jackal and a little special video at the end, which I'll describe later. But first of all, I'm gonna have a rage because Ubisoft, when you bring out new DLC, there are always glitches. Always glitches. And at the moment, there's a really, really big one. If you guys know what I'm talking about, give us a comment down below. It's when you spawn in, if you're attacking, or it's normally when you're attacking, you appear, your drone spawns under the map, and if you think, oh, it's a drone problem, I'll just wait for the round to start, that's not going to do anything either, because you are spawned under the map. You have to either quit your game and try and rejoin, and if you're still getting the same, you have to restart your game. Now, I don't know about PS4, but Xbox One, this has been a pretty big problem. I've had it about 3 times, numerous friends have had it as well. It's a real big pain in the ass. And for a game that's now, what, nearly 2 years old? It's, yeah, there shouldn't be glitches like this happening. Also the fact that ranked is still beta, like Ubisoft, what's going on with that? Come on. Sort it out, you know. You're 2 years in. Your game shouldn't have any beta signs on it at all. So that's just how I feel about it. As you can see in the background, we've got Jackal footage. I don't use his tracking feature in this round, primarily because if you don't think anyone's gone outside the room, there's no point. And I've got the PDW here with the ACOG. I have put on both down to the reflex triangular sight. It's quite good. I admire it. And of course, with Vector, you only really use the shotgun if you are going to be staying in the room or staying like close quarter. Pretty much his main shotgun is useless. It deals a lot of damage, but yeah, it's quite useless at long range, which is normally how the engagements come in this game. As you can see, it's quite a good gun, and they both don't seem to have any recoil for some reason. As you see, a bit of a cheeky teabag for me. But I'm happy with the operators. The new map is pretty good. It's not bad. It can get a bit frustrating sometimes, but you know, it's not too bad. I've seen worse. So with Mirror, and on both new operators, I use the shotgun as a secondary. The shotgun secondary is pretty good at dealing out damage, as you'll see in this round of gameplay here, which I'm actually just going to let you watch.
Drone located the biohazard container. 5 seconds.
Some home improvement.
Op 4 has located the biohazard container.
Calibrating air compression. All set.
So as you can see there, even at that range, Glaz he still copped a shot, and it did a fair amount of damage, which allowed the good old Cook Biscuit here with the recruit to take out Blitz with the shield. It is quite OP with the shotgun. I can down someone in about 2 shots if I'm accurate. It's just one of those things you've just sort of gotta run with. It was an okay round, as you can see. Didn't get top and didn't get bottom. Just one of those rounds that I seem to have. I just average it through. As we head into the last Jackal clip, I'll give you a bit of an overview of what the operator is meant to do. Obviously, Jackal is sort of meant to be a deterrent for roamers, because if you get tracked by Jackal, he can find out where you are, and eventually you will get killed, because it's happened to me. I've been tracked, and I'm thinking, how the hell has he got me? Where have I been? And you end up getting killed because the other team can see it. The attackers can see where you are by the track. So that's how that is, unfortunately. So you'll see me use it here on Valkyrie, and my team end up actually taking her out. So that's quite good for them. As we wait for the round to start. Obviously, that's another thing that pisses me off with Ubisoft. Matchmaking. How hard is it for them to say a thing? You've got 4v4. Both teams are trying to find a fifth through the game. The game's just waiting, and you're just sitting there thinking, this is the time I could be playing. Ubisoft, I think, need to come up with something that if there's 4v4, it allows the game to start and allows the round to start, but it's still searching for people, if that makes sense. So Ubisoft can still pull people into the round if there's 4v4 in the first round. I think that's a good option, and it gets the game moving more quickly. It gets it running quicker. So that's an option maybe Ubisoft could look at in the future. But back to the main operators. The operators, obviously, an overview. Mirror is meant to be a pretty much a room, an objective sitter, pretty much, because she's got very high. I think it's three armor and 1 speed. So as you can tell, her agility is not very good. She's very slow if you decide to roam. So that's why you will see probably most people just try and stay in the room, peek their corners and that, peek out where the attackers are with the Vector, and try and get a couple of cheeky headshots. As we can see now, Jackal, we will see me use the tracking feature very shortly. But he is meant to be the deterrent, obviously, to the roamers. So I'll just let you watch. As you'll see Valkyrie come outside. Come out far enough. Now, all I have to do is get close enough to the door without getting spotted. You can see here, activating the tracker. And there's your first bit of evidence. The redder the footsteps are, the hotter they are. So that means the more recent they are, you can find your prey very quicker. What am I saying? It's not even a word. As we will push into the room here, it's 3v1. Rook is the last one left.
Reload.
So, I'm just going to give you a quick little blurb on what's coming up after this. There'll be a very special video. It's my first ever ace, and I've only think I've got 2 aces ever at all.
Secure the biohazard
So, first ever ace. This was back last year, probably around maybe September, October. Not too sure, but first ever ace on canal. I'll let you enjoy it. Remember, at the end, my social media is there. You can contact me. Also, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy.
Barricade the room. We need to protect the biohazard container.
Finished reinforcing the wall!
Camera ready to activate. New feed active. Setting home back here. Jammer ready. 10 seconds remaining.
ADD prime. Stand clear.
Loading mags. Down to 5 seconds. Jammer. Op 4 drone located the biohazard container. Protect the biohazard container at all costs.
Window barricaded!
Camera feed up and running. Found target.
Loading mag!
Wire deployed. Done with the wire. Found target. Op 4 last stop standing. One friendly operator remaining. Op 4 eliminated. Mission successful.